Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a dude, and it says, "Hey, what's up, Mr. Locario? I often feel a little nervous approaching female groups of 3 or more, especially the group that tends to have a male simp present with them. When I do actually try to approach them, I often get cock blocked, and either they pull the girl away from me, or the cock blocking female sometimes will try to size me up. Usually, if I approach a group with a male, the guy will have a mean mug like he's some kind of guard dog for the females. I usually see his mean mug before I even approach the group, which makes me hesitate even trying to approach. My question is, what's the best way of approaching these types of groups and dealing with the cock blocks? Would you advise to approach females who are only by themselves, which I know can sometimes be rare in the nightclub, bar/lounge scene?" All right, so approaching women in groups. So this is a good question. I actually talked about this in my my DVD, How to Pick Up and Date Multiple Women seminar. So make sure, if you guys do not have that, go to MrLocario.com right now and download that, DVD program. And it's a MP4 DVD, so you can watch it right now on your computer. All right, so approaching, chicks in groups and everything like that. So this is the thing. When you're approaching people in a group, right, usually there's that one chick in the group who you're trying to holler at. You feel what I'm saying? So, you see that girl in the group, you say, okay, I want to holler at her, but she got like 3 of her friends there, and sometimes there might be a guy there. So let me first talk about if it's just a girl and her girlfriends, right? Now, usually the cock block is usually going to be the girl who is, probably the less attractive chick in the group. You feel what I'm saying? And you're probably trying to get the hottest chick in the group. You understand? I'm just generally speaking here, right? Now, what happens is that cock block is so used to the hot chick that you want to talk to, basically getting all the attention. You feel what I'm saying? Which is why she's cock blocking, because she's mad that she's not getting the attention, right? So what you got to do generally is that when you're talking to groups of women, you have to sort of talk to the whole group and give the whole group attention, right? So you have to, engage in conversation with the whole group first, right? So the thing is that you don't want to just go over there and try to talk to just that one girl you want to talk to, because the other girls are going to feel left out. They're going to be hating on the low, and that's where the cock blocking happens, right? So when you first approach them, you talk to them as a group. You talk to each of them. Hey, how you doing? What's your names? Where you from? Blah, 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 this and this and that. Having a conversation with each one of them. You're not really picking out any one specific girl to, show interest in yet, right? Now, when you're talking to them, you'll usually see like the vibe between the girls, and usually that one who's not really that attractive chick, she might be on some cock blocking shit. So once you peep that, you first start giving that girl a little bit more attention than the rest. So the girl you really want to talk to, she's still chilling there, but the girl who you can tell most likely will be the cock block, usually the more unattractive one, you give her a little bit more attention at first, so that she warms up to you. Because what you're going to do is, at a certain point, you're going to pull the chick that you really want to talk to away from her group, right? So the thing is, also, what you got to do, and this is very, 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 very fucking important, is you have to ask this question. If you don't ask this question, you will be wasting your time. You will be wasting your goddamn time. You'll be like, why the fuck did I even bother? You have to ask the girls in the group, how do you guys know each other? Okay, remember that. Write it on a piece of paper in your bedroom or whatever. Memorize it. I don't care. Remember, how do you guys know each other, right? The reason why you say this is because you need to know, like what is this girl in relation to these other girls? Are these girls just her friend? Is one of these girls her sister? Because she might say, like, let's say, for example, the girl you want to talk to, let's say you say to the group, hey, how do you guys know each other, right? And let's say the girl you want to talk to says, oh, well, my husband is, friends with my friend's husband or some shit like that. So now the girl that you're trying to talk to has a husband. So you don't got to even, you're like, okay, cool. So that you don't really got to bother trying to make something happen, because that the girl you're trying to talk to is married. You feel what I'm saying? So this is how you say, how do you know each other? Because those things will reveal itself and it will come out. You feel what I'm saying? So you say, how do you know each other? And then you see, okay, well, okay, you guys are sisters, you guys are just friends, you guys, whatever, right? Then while you're talking to them, you're getting the whole group to sort of warm up to you. And then once you see that the group is like just chilling and their guard is down and they're, whatever, then you start paying a little bit more attention to the one that you are trying to holler at. Right? So then you talk to her a little bit, but then what you want to eventually do is sort of move her a little bit away from the group. So it doesn't even necessarily mean that you have to have her all the way on the other side of the club or the bar or whatever, but you need to have her like a few feet away from her group, you understand? So that you can really get in that conversation with her, because a lot of times girls are not going to express how they really feel when they're around their girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? So all you need to do in that case is sort of like after the group's warmed up to you, everything's cool, y'all chilling, y'all having a good time, y'all talking or whatever, you're talking to the other girl, you say, hey, I'm going to steal your friend for a second. You understand? And then you sort of pull her away to the side, and then you start talking to her. And then this is when you say, hey, give me a number. Let's make something happen. Right? Because you don't want to technically do it in front of the other girls, because again, the girls might get jealous that she's the one getting the attention as far as you closing the deal with her. And also she might feel funny giving her number out to you in front of her girlfriends. You see what I'm saying? So you got to pull her away. Now, how do you do it if you're in a group? If it's a group of people, let's say it's 3 girls and a guy, and you were saying that there's that simp dude who is being that guard dog and doing all that other goofy shit, right? So what you do is, when you're approaching a group where there are girls and a guy, you always approach the guy first. You always approach the guy first. Okay? And when you approach the guy, what you're going to do is, you are going to boost his ego. So what that means is, for example, you approach the guy and you be like, yo, what's good, man? How you doing, man? How's your night going? He's like, oh, it's cool, man. He's like, listen, and you look at him, be like, listen, man, I'm trying to get like you. You got all these hot ladies. I know you're the one that got all these girls, teach me something. I need to know, how do I get the hot chicks like you? You understand? So now you're boosting his ego. So now he likes you now. You understand? Because what happens is these guys get into this guard dog position because they think they look at you as a threat. So now if you put him higher than you, he's going to be like, oh, this guy, his ego is already boosted because first of all, he's insecure in the first place. So you're boosting his ego to make him feel, better about himself. So therefore he ends up liking you, right? So you say, oh yeah, I'm trying to get like you, like I'm trying to hang out with you. You don't want with all the ladies and blah, 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 right? So at this point, you can say, and at this point, while you're saying that, you can basically say, so how do you guys know each other? You understand? This is what you could be talking to the whole group, like, so how do you guys know each other, right? Because at this point, let's say the girl in the group you wanted to talk to, that girl could be his girlfriend or his sister, you understand? Or his cousin or whatever. You understand? So this is why, again, you have to say, how do you guys know each other? Because if they're just like, oh, we're all just friends, right? Then, it's like, okay, now it's go time. Like, I'm not really technically stepping on his toes because this girl is not technically with him. It's not his girlfriend or whatever. But the thing is, if it's his sister, right, you got to sort of still be careful, because some dudes be on that bullshit where they feel a certain way about their sister. They like, I don't want no niggas talking to my sister and all this other shit, right? But the thing is, again, if you make get cool with the guy, right, a lot of times what'll happen too is that if you're cool with the dude, he'll even try to help you get the chicks. You see what I'm saying? So this is why I'm saying it's important for you to approach the guy first, talk to him first, boost his ego up first. Then you engage the whole group, and then you make your move on the chick you're trying to mess with. You feel what I'm saying? So that is how you do it. You feel me? And the thing is, a lot of times girls don't come into, to the bars and all that stuff, or the lounges, sometimes girls will go to like bars and lounges with maybe one girlfriend or whatever. You will once in a blue moon see a girl by herself, but usually they, come in groups. You feel what I'm saying? But guys, make sure you definitely go to MrLocario.com, get How to Pick Up and Date Multiple Women seminar DVD, and so you can brush up on that game. And if you have any questions, click the link below and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. All right, now before you click off this video, I need you to do 3 quick things. First, I need you to click the link below to send me your questions, because if you have any questions, I'll answer them in a video. 2, click the link under that to get my free ebook, The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men. Gives you 10 tips on how to attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.